Hi everybody, Thursday, October 1st, 2020. Just in case you missed the Google Meet, today it's right here. Everything you need to know to do the pot and pan identification quiz. I'm going to go over that with you. So if you watch this video, you'll be fine and you can do the video. It's in week number 4 folder. It's under pot and pan identification quiz. We're just going to go over that really fast, and then we're going to go over ice machine setup. It's something I want to mention that I feel is very important, and then we'll talk about what we're going to go over Friday. All right, so let's get started. First question on the test, these might be out of order, so pay attention, and I think you can see the pictures well enough. So as you can see here, we talked about these. Let me see if I have my pen. These are called full hotel pans, okay? That is the answer, a full hotel pan. And remember, we got the 4-inch, and then we have the one that's a little bit less shallow. That's a 2-inch hotel pan, okay? But they're full-size hotel pans, all right? So that's a full hotel pan. Now right here, what is this right here? Could be a saute pan, but if you look at inside, I'm not going to draw. That's this right here, and the inside is Teflon, the non-stick surface. So if that's Teflon, then this is obviously a Teflon pan. And remember, we do not wash um, the inside of these pans. We just wipe out and then wrap them in plastic. So please remember that. Teflon pan. Okay, this is a little bit harder to see, but we bake cookies on these a lot. These are two different sizes. One is a half and the other is a whole, but they are both sheet pans. Both sheet pans. I'm sorry I can't fill that in better. I can't like click a dot like you can on your test, but these are half sheet pan and a full sheet pan. Very shallow, good for baking cookies as an example. All right. Now this, it's not a stock pot because a stock pot usually has 2 handles. It's not a bain-marie because it's only one piece, and it's not a hotel pan because we just talked about that. So it is a saucepan. Usually, and we could call this a sauce pot sometimes too, but just remember the one handle. That's a good way to remember for the sauce, okay? Saucepan. All right. This one, 2 handles, but it's very, very low. A lot of surface area, not as tall. A stock pot is tall. It's not a saucepan, not a hotel pan, because we just went over that. This is the French term called a rondeau. That's, oops, sorry about that. This is a rondeau. Just remember, it's not like a stock pot would be taller like this, okay? So that's a rondeau. All right, this comes apart, and there's a little spring that holds this piece on to attach to here. Since there's a spring, that is called a spring-form pan. Very easy, okay? A spring-form pan, and usually we use that to make cheesecake. All right, spring-form pan. All right, that was the end of the quiz, so you can look at that, and I'll go over this slide with you. Just remember, Schoology, week number. Let me see if I can go back. Can I go back? Let me see. I don't think it will let me go back at this point, but just remember, week 4, Schoology, pot and pan identification quiz. Just follow along with this video, and you'll do fine on the quiz. One thing I want to talk about before we leave, when you get into the kitchen, our ice machine. At this point, you can see that there's a scoop right here. That scoop actually is not laying on the ice. There's a place that it's stored, so it stays above the ice, and that's where it needs to be. Never on top, never in a container, always right here. And the next step, first, you should never stick your hands in the ice machine. Even before COVID was around, you should never stick your hands in the ice machine. It's a critical violation. But at this point, not only do I not want you sticking your hands in the ice machine, I want you to put on gloves before you even. I want you to put on gloves, a food service glove, before you even grab this, just to be a little bit safer with everything that's going on with COVID. So And then let's just see what's going on tomorrow. Tomorrow, we're going to talk about Friday, October 2nd. We're going to go over the 3-compartment sink setup and basic cleaning and sanitizing. So I will see you tomorrow. Please complete that pot and pan identification quiz, and we'll see you tomorrow. Have a good evening.